Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
So I'm still trying to do Venti's quest. It's the same thing that happened with Jean's quest, where it took me like 3 hours to finish it. So we haven't really gotten too far into it, honestly. We're just helping this guy find these things, and he kind of lured Venti into doing it with wine, which is funny.
Why are your pants on fire? It's a chunk of wood! A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
That heliotrope would, obviously.
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
Why would a wine barrel have a handle on it, though, like that? I guess if you to open it from the other side, but I guess maybe if you flipped it upside down.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the shield of magnificent honor. Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale? Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
I agree, this is the shield. Venti is on top of Carmen Dei. I guess I agree with what you're saying.
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the shield of magnificent honor for free.
No.
Excuse me, Mr. Hillicher?
He doesn't speak English.
Well, okay, you take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hillichurian by now. If not, there's always body language.
The third option seems kind of funny, though. I'll pay good moral for that shield. Will she actually say it? Okay.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Please take this heliotrope mask I sold. Please take this sweet flower I picked. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that.
Venti, sing song. You give shield, okay? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that. Oh no. We tipped him off big time.
Time to kill. I didn't even hit him though.
Hey! He dropped the shield of magnificent honor and ran!
Split
Guys,
face.
thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
They're probably like, what the fuck?
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! I actually helped a lot this time. What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, bud? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll, too?
You're a stalker.
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
I'm starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dada Gorge. You've fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
I hate it.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilly chores.
No, really?
I I'll get back to my, stroll now. Goodbye.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
Venti, I feel like you're talking about me. Could you stop?
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
Oh my god. He's like, yo, gotta have wine. I like how I'm just always injured. Fucking treat. I want that. Want that. The Angel Share is... That's the name of Deluxe Bar, right? In Mondstadt? Yeah. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm like, that's the name of Deluxe Bar, right? Fuck. And I'm like always injured. Man, there's so many people talking. It's still evening, it's not really night.
Shouldn't get caught buying alcohol. Come in, take a seat. We have a new sponsor for today.
Damn it. Deluxe. Sit behind him. Hi.
You know, I'm glad I actually had the chance to come down here today.
Why?
The tavern isn't overcrowded, and I couldn't be in a better mood.
Oh? Anything else you could tell me?
You know, the tavern...
You're really tall, aren't you? Well, I have something to say to you, too. I know I don't have you in my group yet, but I'm confident that one day I will. And even so, even if you never do join me, I'm glad I got to meet you. Anyway. Man, Venti looks super serious. Look at her face!
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
This music is fucking depressing. This is the music from Stormbearer Fortress. Why is that here?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
There's another Stanley. He's hiding something.
Could there be another person called Stanley?
Oh, Stan. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the melted bar that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short, and all because of the worthless Tagagon.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
He took on the name of a guy who died to save him, is what it sounds like.
I think our friend really did make it to the Mare Javari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I fear that may be the case.
Venti has this look on his face of like anger and sorrow. You have the same look that I do. All the time. It's like if you stare hard enough, you can see the anger. But if you look brief enough, you can see the sorrow too. But I'm gonna stop staring into his eyes. It's gonna bother me. Oh my god, no.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear.
I can't make direct eye contact with people for that reason.
About you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity.
How do I explain it? I have this ability that I've had for a long time that if I stare directly into people's eyes, I see things I often don't want to see. When I stare into people's eyes, I can see their soul manifested as who they are, and sometimes it can bother me. I see things I probably shouldn't.
Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Mare Javari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on.
This guy's voice does not match the character, and it's annoying.
Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry, Stanley. Getting too old. Now, are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
We're not. I like how she turns around, looks the other way.
Yikes! We're busted!
No, we're not. Say we're here enjoying D-Luke.
Go away. Save your questions. Just leave me in peace.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here.
Uh-oh.
I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Tibet?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place.
Uh-oh.
Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Just walks away.
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished, just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories, experiences. What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all. And my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in the Windless Land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless.
I wouldn't say that.
No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know?
Genti's the wind god.
The wind! I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
I can't believe it.
Venti's the fucking wind god. So Venti can save souls now? What?
Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados.
So, you know that Venti is...
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
I feel like Venti's secret's not a secret if everybody knows. Walks away.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
What I'm curious about is Venti can save souls? Since when? I know he's the wind god, but since when? Like, oh my god.
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember?
What if that's a lie, though?
I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
No, you mean the tree at Windrise.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? What is Pime? I've never heard of it. Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
I think I know where. I hope it's the tree at Windrise.
Yeah.
Stanley.
Huh? Wait, you heard all of that?
So many years after the fact, it's not even his friend himself that holds him back anymore. But I, for one, am confident that the people of Mondstadt will not forget his friend's story.
D-Luke, what is with the lighting in this place? You red, fiery sumbitch. So you really are Kaya's brother, huh? I don't know who I like more, though. You or Kaya? Oh, man. If I had to choose, I don't know. Kaya's been in my group since the beginning, as where you haven't. But, it reminds me of Sturk. Fuck are you doing? And everybody knows Sturk is one of my absolute favorites. So that's oh, that's ridiculous. I actually have a picture of Sturkenberg from Warriors of G3 Ultimate. I have a picture of him on my closet door. It's him, Kasumi, Momiji, Semi Abe, and Rachel. I don't care for Rachel or even the other ones really, but I have a picture that has them on it. It's the Windrise tree, isn't it? Or it's the oh yeah, that's right, he's on top of the statue of himself. He's sitting inside the hands of it, I think.
Jewels from Liyue.
Yeah. I wonder, will it let me climb the statue or no? I think I have to climb it to get up to where he's at. I'm so used to him being at Windrise. I should have realized that it wasn't there. Silly me, fucking tricks are for kids. Okay. Look at him up there. Damn you. Oh, you bastard. Luckily for me, I know how to get up there because I've climbed this before. You have to be careful on how you do it though, because the camera angle changes at some point. Like, you have to rotate the camera yourself. It's like right about here that the camera angle gets pulled in. Why would you make me come all the way up here? Venti, you're sitting on a statue of yourself. That's very conceited. Venti?
You made it. Finally.
What do you mean by finally? I like how he's hover-handing himself.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere.
No, we didn't. We really didn't.
So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Watch him say there wasn't any.
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet.
Yeah, so originally Venti's like this little tiny cloth creature. It's like has like a white cloth and he has like a black face. He almost looks like the Abyss Mages, basically. And he has like a wing on one side. It's like 3 lines. Where he has a wing, I think it's only on the right side. He's like, oh, one winged angel returning into Sephiroth. No, that's what he used to look like. The reason why Venti has that form is he took on the form of his friend, who looked like that. The friend looked like Venti, only the hair was solid brown.
It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's Lair, right? You mentioned it before!
Did he?
That's right.
Oh.
The tyrant of the winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the 1,000 winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind. A gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better. Or tiny seeds of hope.
Yeah, he was like a little tiny creature. He was actually cute. His original form, it's very adorable.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
He's like, I used to be this little tiny cloth creature that looked like a fucking Abyss Mage.
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend.
I told you.
In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy, not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought.
Yeah, there's Venti's true form.
But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
That was Diluc's father.
So then what?
Well, you see, Diluc's father was murdered, and Kaya found him or some shit. Because a lot of people don't realize that Kaya and Diluc, I guess I mix their names together, they have the same father.
What happened to your friend?
He was killed. Same situation as with Stanley's friend.
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing Paimon.
Paimon, go pick us up a few couple of apples.
Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for apples? Really?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Oh, so peckish.
Paimon's headed up to here with you.
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes.
Really?
But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking.
Well, great minds think alike. I don't like how I'm like behind you in the shot. It's kind of weird. Feels like I'm gonna kill you or something.
A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf.
My Sealy in the
To the
background.
heavens may you fly.
I like how I'm suddenly me, her now, yes? Alright. I'm sure Venti knows that that's something I do. Well, I gotta go do the lantern rite with Chow. I bet you he's wondering where the hell I'm at. Yeah, okay. Venti's probably like, what the fuck, she's leaving? I'm gonna go pay attention to somebody else who's actually gonna give me attention. How about that? We all know that freaking Xiao's a tsundere. He's like, not like I care about you or anything, but he totally fucking does. I would know, tsunderes can pick each other out. I consider myself to be one, and I know for a fact that I am one because I do that. Like, tsunderes are often cold-hearted at first, and then they show that they really care at the last minute. They often come off as if though they don't care, but inside they really do. That is me to a T. Is he upstairs?
Oh.
Chow?
So is the matter resolved?
We took care of it, but,
Good.
But, are you really not going?
No. As I said, I am not partial to crowded areas, especially at this time of the year.
The Mingshan Lantern this year is Skybracer.
Yeah, it's a super impressive looking giant deer. Let's go take a look together.
Skybracer.
So, you know him?
A Mingxiao lantern nonetheless. A fleeting creation of human hand. It means nothing to me. If this short-lived spectacle is one you wish to witness, I suggest you go to the city.
Man, he just don't give fuck.
Oh, he really won't go. Let's go find the bus.
Oh, what is she
She
for
might
real?
have a few tricks up her sleeve.
I really need to stop doing that. I do that all the time. Hey, lady, how's it going?
Sounds like you and Xiao took care of business again.
I wouldn't say me and Shao, but okay.
Word certainly got around. The news even reached us here.
Oh?
And yet another year's lantern rite will soon be over. And he still won't go and take a look.
All these long years, and I've never seen him attend the lantern rite. I'd go as far as to say it'd be easier bringing the festival to him than the other way around.
Bring the festival to him.
Nice idea, but...
Yeah, if Xiao won't go to the lantern rite, then let's bring the lantern rite to him.
Sorry, surely you realize I was joking. How would you bring the lantern rite to him exactly?
When we were in the city checking out the festivities, we learned how to make Xiao lanterns. We even found a food stall serving local delicacies. So much tasty food! So many pretty Xiao lanterns! Not to mention, what else? Oh, the bygone heroes! His old friends! Aren't those the heart and soul of the lantern rite?
You're not wrong, but where would we settle that up?
Now that you mention it, I wonder... We need enough space to set up our own stall. There might just be enough room below the inn. Hey, let's take a look and choose a space. I believe I know the kind of stall you're after. There should be a few styles we can reference. Let me think.
We're really gonna do this? I bet you he's like, man, why are you guys doing that? Because I don't know what his connection to this inn is. I forget. But he's always here.
This is too close to the elevator entrance. I think we can do better.
Okay. How about here?
No, here we'll be constantly interrupted by the foot traffic.
I want those fruits, give me. Okay.
After peak season.
How about here?
Here's not too bad. And it's safely away from all the foot traffic. Fitting choice. Oh, we've got ourselves a nice spot, and now we need to build a proper stall. I've thought about it, and I believe I know roughly how to go about it. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I'll try to figure out where to start. And voila! A little rough around the edges, but it should serve us well. What do you think?
I think you've missed your true calling. Such expert carpentry.
It was no big deal. Just a little bit of DIY that I picked up years ago. I've forgotten most of it, actually.
DIY stands for do it yourself, but a lot of people forget that.
Well, we can check the stall off our to-do list. It looks quite festive decorated with that Xiao lantern, wouldn't you say?
Do you know how to make Xiao lanterns too?
Well, yes, but in my generation, it's just the norm for everyone who grew up in Liyue. Anyway, speaking of festivities, no celebration is complete without a feast. Do you know what you would like on the menu?
I like how Paimon has this angry look on her face, and I look like I'm about to pass out.
Almond tofu! That's for sure! We've made it for Xiao before!
I like how her eyes are half squinted, where she has that look on her face, like, please, why? Why am I here?
Almond tofu and grilled tigerfish. What an interesting combination of flavors. I'll have a word with Smiley Yan Xiao. He should be able to rustle those up in no time. Luckily, the inn's pantry contains all the necessary ingredients. Oh, it's about time to summon our honored guest. Could you fetch him? The food should be ready by the time you come down.
Oh my god. This is not going to work. Shell seems like the type where he wants to be left alone. I can kind of sympathize with it. Ah! Wait, is it possible? Can she grab that ledge? Yes, she can. Gotta grab it precisely. I would take the elevator, but sometimes it's slow. I'm pretty sure I could run faster. Look at that lantern. Look at that lantern just hanging there. I wonder if it's really gonna work. It probably isn't. Man, it sure is a long way to get up here. Oh, it's higher up, isn't it?
Guess where you're from.
I bet you, yeah, he's all the way up here.
What now?
We'd like you to come to the Lanerite with us.
We've had the talk about crowded places. Do not make me repeat myself. Best you go alone.
I didn't say you have to go to Liyue Harbor.
What is that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't go to the festival, so we brought the festival to you.
You brought the festival to me?
Okay, so there's a bunch of delicious snacks just laid out below the inn, and a bunch of Xiao lanterns, and there's practically no one else around to have to worry about.
There's even almond tofu and grilled tigerfish.
Better hurry up, or the food's gonna go cold. Come on down.
Did he really go? Because he's... Oh my god. Okay. Ah! Yeah. I like how I said I was gonna stop doing that, but I don't.
Your very own miniature Lanerite Festival! Well, if it doesn't look mouth-watering.
He looks really annoyed.
So this is what you meant by bringing the festival to me? Is there no end to the peculiarities of human behavior? Does it serve any grander purpose?
This way you can take part in the Lanerite. Every rite is meant to include everyone.
Is that so? Human motives defy my attempts to fathom them.
Less fathoming, more eating! Come on, dig in before it gets cold! Okay, Paimon's gonna concentrate on eating now. Now that we're done with the most important part of the celebration, we should be heading out to see the mean Xiao lantern.
He seems so frustrated.
You may take your leave. There's nothing for me over there.
Please escort us to the safely to the... You might as well keep us company on the way there.
Yeah, the Ming Xiao lantern may not be your thing, but surely there's no harm in taking a walk with us. The road from here to Liyue Harbor is long and full of dangers. We need someone to ensure our safety.
Paimon, I feel like you're saying that on purpose.
Nobody says you have to enter the city. You can just see us off at the outskirts.
So be it. I shall accept your proposal.
Yes! Free Adeptus escort!
There you go. All right, time to hit the road.
I like how Lumen just sits there with their hands crossed the whole time, like, Alright, so, should I actually walk there or teleport? It's not like Xiao is actually with me, 'cause he isn't. Sucks, I was trying to get him from that banner, but the game was like, never! Why would you screw me over like that? How could you do that to me? What the? Well, I don't know. I must have already gotten the flowers out of those ones, because they're not there. Like, you ripped me off of my silk flowers! Damn. So we just gotta go to the outskirts of the city, right? So let's teleport here then. So I can't teleport directly to the city because we said outskirts, and I don't have a point that's close. My closest point is like the statue, or my points. I have 2 different points actually inside the city, and I can't use those. I mean, I could have walked the whole way there, but like, he's not actually with me, so that defeated the purpose. Zhongli statue. You know, I kind of have mixed feelings about Zhongli. I mean, I still like him, but like, he willingly handed over his status as a god, and to me it just seems like he's giving up because he's been fighting for so long that he's willing to just like fade into obscurity, and that's depressing. I bet you something is gonna happen to where he winds up going anyway. It's funny, he accepted her request though. She's like, you can at least guide me there. There isn't really very any enemies though. I didn't see any. I mean, I know I teleported, but... That looks super serious. Well, at least my stomach's calmed down, because in the last video I was feeling pretty bad. I feel fine now. Normally when I get sick like that, I just have to kind of sit down. I just hate having to use that Pepto-Bismol stuff. It works, but I feel like I'm making my body too used to it. Anytime my stomach gets sick or I eat something wrong, I automatically use that. And I think because I automatically use that right away and don't let my body actually process what's happening on its own, I use that medicine right away. I feel like my body is getting kind of used to it. This is awkward. I haven't tried the chews yet. Supposedly they have them in chews. They have the liquid, or they have it where you can actually chew it. I haven't tried them. I haven't even seen where they're at. I don't mind the liquid because you just drink it. The chews seem a little complicated. My teeth are sensitive at times, so... Give me that. I'm trying to get a Stone of Remembrance, is what I'm trying to do. I need 2 more to finish the pillars. Pillars of Remembrance or something. It's actually a side quest. 9 pillars apiece. See, I have 7 out of 9. So once I max that out, it was a 21 out of 24, so now it's 22, so I only need 2 more of those, and then I'll get 1 more stone. It's kind of hard to do, though. So I guess I have to get up there where the warp point is at. Why up here? Watch, you be like, okay, bye.
This is as far as I will go. Please see yourselves into the city.
Never mind, he can see it from here.
You are obviously one of the heroes this festival is all about. Why don't you want to get involved?
I detest the rabble. No cares in the world. So peaceful, so joyful. They are nothing like me. Too long have I spent slaughtering, accompanied by the burden of suffering that follows in its wake. Crossing paths with all those jubilant people will only make me... That's all I have to say.
It'll make you angry or something?
Farewell.
Are you sure you don't want to go with us? She looks like she's about to, like, cry or something.
Are you really so enamored with such trivial amusements?
What do you think?
Hey, this is a legitimate festival, not some trivial amusement.
Legitimate. Enough. Go watch your lanterns, but stay vigilant. Keep your eyes open for any menace. If you find yourself in trouble, speak my name.
Sure you'd make it into the city in time to come to the rescue?
Anywhere, anytime.
Oh, my mind. My god. When he said that, I felt like a sinking in my stomach. Oh my god. That was a weird feeling. What was that? Oh, god. Oh. Oh, I felt it on like both my sides. Like I felt like something moving in me. That's not what I mean. Like I felt like something sink. I was like, ugh. Also, why are your eyes a different color? It's also what kind of freaked me out. They're like yellow and his natural eye color is orange? What?
Whether yours or Leo's,
There you go.
I hear all cries for help, all prayers for peace, and all the wishes carried by the lanterns.
You do? Alright. I'm gonna go now.
Whether yours or Leo's, I hear all cries for help, all prayers for peace, and all the wishes carried by the lanterns.
Do you really? What if somebody wishes for something stupid? You're gonna hear that? Like, what if some girl messes up on the lantern and she goes, oh, I wish my breasts were bigger. Is he gonna hear that? That's embarrassing. He is such a tsundere. He's acting like he doesn't care, but he really does. Or does he? Well, he must, because he said if she comes into trouble that he would help her. See, that's what I don't understand. He's like, oh, screw humans and their bullshit, but yet Lumen is a human mortal girl, and you clearly stated that you would help her. You piece of shit. Make up your mind. City looks a little different to me for some reason. Like the graphics, like the buildings looked a little too smooth for a minute. Maybe it's just because they haven't loaded in. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Okay. I feel like something's gonna happen though. Something has to. Light it up. Wow, look at that. It's magical. Cool. That was some show. Sweet. Okay. Well,